do let us know if you can hear us and see us. I see our good friend Morten is already in the chat. Another regular A smooth.
A smooth.
Yeah, basically we had a late start because we just needed to feel slightly more human.
And we're still getting there.
Slowly.
What did we get up to yesterday? Should we let people know what we did? Because obviously I'm next to you for a change, which is like normally we do this on 2 separate computers, but you've been inviting all the gingers over, haven't you?
Absolutely.
To your place. So
I had McQueen over earlier this week, and then as soon as he left, I basically got a 3-hour nap.
3-hour nap,
and then you came.
Then you had the second ginger come to ruin your life as well. So. So it was an entertaining night, wasn't it?
It was a tiring night, should I say.
Oh, yeah.
We explored the Christmas market here in Hamburg.
For about 5 minutes, basically. We went to the Christmas market in Reeperbahn. Oh my God, Reeperbahn. What the hell is that place? This is like something from the Mad Max world.
And I want to say, big cheat, this is my first glass of the day, although it might not sound like it.
No,
but I think there's just still so much in my system from last night.
There's quite a lot in there from last night, definitely.
Like, and, we had to delay the stream by about 2 minutes because I just had a giggling fit.
Just burst out laughing
for absolutely no reason whatsoever.
What did you say to me just before streaming?
Let's not go there.
Okay, we won't go there.
Maybe after this.
Maybe after the class, yeah. And of course, this is my first glass of the last 5 minutes. So so we went to the Reeperbahn. You live in Hamburg.
We also went to the fun fair, actually.
Fun fair was pretty cool, actually.
We went on the, what do you call it in English?
Big wheel.
Big wheel. My first big wheel.
Yeah, it was cool. It was really good, and we went on
Big Wheel Virgin.
big Wheel Virgin, and we went to have rum hot chocolate as well, which is pretty good.
Tonight I will take you to another Christmas market, which I think is the best Christmas market in town. So if you ever go to Hamburg, check out the Christmas market.
It's a pretty cool place, Hamburg.
I really like
Hamburg. Really cool place. Yeah. I mean, we went up with some chess friends, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
I have no idea what their names are.
Maybe if Jonas is watching us, which I guess is very possible. We should apologise to.
Probably apologise to everyone I met last night. Not just Jonas, but literally if I met you last night, I'm sorry. I'm just going to get that out of the way now because it's a dangerous place to be bombed. But we met with some lovely people. Georgie, chess player, lovely guy. We went for a meal, if you can call it that.
When we started the meal, I mean, you did have some mushrooms.
Yeah, okay. What kind of mushroom? Jesus. I'm just going to have a sip of wine there.
Sorry, people. It's just today's
one of those days. What are we going to do today?
I'm actually really excited about this because we've had many Simon and Fiona shows in the past, but not one where we're sitting in the actual same room.
I know. But I mean, to be honest, the whole day we have been a bit shaky, and we have kind of I've been kept telling Fiona I can't stream today. I can't do it. I can't do it.
We are going to stream.
You convinced me into it. So it's great. But,
so here we are.
Yeah, here we are, and it should be a load of fun, shouldn't it? So we got. I mean,
maybe let's say what's going to happen.
Yeah, let's do that. So basically the World Championships, we've got game 11 today, and there's only 2 games left, which I'm sure everyone at home knows about. So we're obviously going to chat about that, maybe have a look at some of the moments.
At the moment, I'm struggling to believe that I will be in the Chess24 studio in a couple of hours.
Bloody hell. I hope no one at Chess24 is watching this. You've got to go to work.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because the World Championship match starts in, a couple of hours? 2.5 hours?
2.5.
And you've got to go into work until... What the hell? How are you going to do that? How are you going to survive?
I'm also still planning to squeeze in the Christmas market in between our streams.
What is going on? We need to time warp it, So we're literally...
So little time, so many things to do. But what is going to happen? I'm a bit concerned. Oh, thank you for following. I am Redban. I was just going to say I was a bit concerned about the lack of action in the chat, but it looks like everything is working. I do think you are
Oh, did I
hosting
just
me.
do something? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
people can actually see what we're doing, so let's
Yeah.
just go.
Oh, okay, right.
Let's
So I
pause.
just won't. I won't touch. I won't touch anything.
Let's just
Yeah.
wait. If
Okay. Sorry, I'll let you go
Like
back to
the-
where you were.
let me. If I remove that, let's just check
Oh,
if
right,
you are
okay.
hosting me. But
I think so.
I think you are.
Yeah, yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we
It's a
get
slow start, but we will get there. We will get there.
eventually.
Morton is saying Christmas market in the Reaper Barn. Yikes!
Yeah.
It was quite weird. It's the only Christmas market where I've seen more skulls for sale than anywhere else. It was like skull stands. It was just weird, really weird. And we had some nice spiced wine, didn't we?
Mm.
That was quite good. We had a couple of shots of
Mexican
Bloody Mary, basically.
Yeah.
Just a couple.
They're like a Hamburg speciality, actually. These
They're
shots.
pretty nice. It's just like Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
We went to the English bar, and
where we met some nice
people. Hi, Jamie, and friends, and yeah, yeah, it was all quite fun anyway. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna play some chess.
We are going to play.
We'll
I think at first Simon was like, Fiona, if we stream, I can't play chess.
Yeah.
And then the deal we reached was
Yeah.
we will play some chess, but only nonsensical openings.
Definitely,
and I do love
definitely.
that word. I need
Nonsensical.
to maybe
Yeah.
cut down on the nonsensical.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyone in the chat, send your suggestions when we get to that.
Certainly. So we'll play we play. If you've got a suggestion on opening you'd like us to play, like transvestite, 1H4, 1A3, we'll give that a go. I guess I'll play on your account. We'll play some hand and brain, and I mean maybe we should start by like talking about the World Championships, because obviously critical stage now.
Absolutely, and also one of the things. I mean, today is just going. You got to try the Kilkenny Gambit.
I will do. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry
That's
about
one of the more normal openings actually that we'll probably be playing
I
today.
mean, you played that. I said we're going to play nonsensical, just nonsensical stuff.
Yeah.
And the first suggestion is something you played against a 25-50 GM.
I know. It's like
a week ago.
my normal repertoire anyway. So like yeah. Swap clothes, then play the transvestite. Well, that could be interesting, but we're not doing that live. Certainly not. And I'm not, would I fit into your? No, probably not.
No.
I don't think so.
But it would be interesting.
Oh, yeah. A bit of pink probably look grand on me. So yes. But yeah, okay. So I think the world champs.
Yeah.
I mean, so who do you
Two
think?
games to go.
First of all, let's just hear it. I know you know Magnus Carlsen a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen some pictures with you and Maggie, as is his other name, Maggie. I don't really like that name, Maggie, because it reminds me of Margaret Thatcher.
Do you like Mags?
Mags is okay. I like I think Magnus is just a good name.
It's a good name, yeah.
It's a good Viking name.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, you know Magnus, and I'm really happy he won. And you know, I would like to say I want him to win the match.
Yeah.
You know, I want him to win. I think it'd be good for chess if he wins.
Absolutely. I mean, I have to say I've been really impressed by Sergei, not just on the board, but especially like in the press conferences. I mean, he's been really professional, but he's been really kind. He's been a gentleman. He's been funny. He's been a lot funnier than I expected.
He's really impressed me as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I really liked his quote when people asked him about playing with white, and he was like, "It's more important to play well than to play white."
Definitely. And actually, I mean, he's been brilliant. He was a bit nervous in the first press conference. He was stuttering a bit. You're bound to be. I mean, I'd be sweating like a rapist in a don't know, somewhere. But yeah, the rapist sweat. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know what comparison
I
you're
wouldn't
trying
know.
to draw.
I wouldn't know, but yeah. So, but I mean, he's been great, hasn't he? He's been really brilliant. Magnus obviously had his like moment, didn't he, where he pulled a little strop, and he went to storming out, which I can't understand. I mean, they made him sit around for a minute and a half, and come on, God, you know, don't keep the world champion sitting.
I don't know if the reason he was sitting there was because he just ran past the interviews, which they're also supposed to do after the game, and Karjakin was doing those. So
so it's a bit rude, but I mean, like, I can understand that.
Like,
I think it's good for chess.
I have to say, I wasn't impressed with that at all, because when you think back at the last World Championship match, and Vichy Anand, like when he lost, he was visibly upset. And
I love the chat. People are now saying you're sweating like a pedo in a playground. No, it's like a pedo in Mothercare, which is a mum shop. So I'm glad you guys are correcting us. with my whatever I said before, which I anyway. Sorry, I'm just looking at the chat. So yeah,
The chat is
it's got a
about as random as we are.
yeah, which is pretty bloody random, I have to say. So yeah, I mean, he was like a bit rude there, wasn't he?
Yeah, I was just saying what I like the last match, Fishianand, when he lost, he was visibly upset, but he would go there.
Yeah.
And his strategy, he
Yeah.
would sit there and he would not say a word. And when there were questions to him, he would just answer them with like one word or two.
Yeah.
And you could tell he was upset, but he said through them. So yeah, I wasn't impressed, but there you go. Magnus, it's the first time he trailed in a World Championship match.
It's going to be very interesting.
But it was very impressive how he just wins on demand.
I mean, why don't we just have a look at that? Just
Yeah,
a couple
the
of
last
moments
game?
from that game, because you know,
So
if I can
do
see.
that. As you can see, I even prepared some stuff
nice
for you
one.
guys.
Well done.
So,
That's impressive. That is.
So this is the game. I'm not
okay.
sure where you want to.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
just give you the mouse.
Okay, I mean, because I was obviously watching this live, and there's been a lot of talk about. Whoa, what did I do there? I pressed the button. Okay, there's been a lot of talk. I guess people can see this about Magnus's openings because he hasn't played. He's played like, but it's to be expected. He's played like Magnus. He's played this kind of normal, grindy, equal. He doesn't want an advantage from the opening. He just wants to get quality. I'm really amazed he hasn't gone 1d4. I thought he'd have played 1d4 at some point.
Quite surprised.
Yeah, I mean, I was expecting the Kilkenny gambit, like you know, a couple of days ago, but didn't quite come through. And I mean, if we just look at the game,
I'll just scroll up a tiny bit so people can see the names of the game we're actually looking at.
I mean, I think the opening, it was just equal, and I think important moment for Black, and Black played, I think, a very clever move after knight bd2. And I have to say, this position to me is bloody boring. It's not something I'd want to play. I mean, I'd fall asleep here. And here, a very important move from Black to get complete equality, because his bishop is very bad on e7. I mean, that's a shit piece, isn't it? So knight h5 is a very good move here. So I think that's just, as soon as he plays this, it's dead equal, and the knight comes to f4 and you get rid of your bad bishop. So for me, that was like, okay, I thought Magnus is not going to get anything from this game, and I think there were some interesting moments. I mean, the next one was around here after bishop c4, and in this position, Sergei played c6.
But after thinking for half an hour, which is quite impressive.
Yeah, massive.
Impressive, but in a weird, like,
yeah.
I couldn't quite understand
that. I think the move he was thinking of, I don't know if I can play the moves here or not.
Yeah, you can.
I can, is b5. I mean, I think if he was not playing in the World Championships, he didn't need to draw so much. He'd have whacked out this move. And the point is, if bishop takes b5, rook b8, and you take on b2, and you get great games. So I think that was another point I was thinking, okay, in another day, maybe Sergei would have played that. And it was all like a bit of manoeuvring. A lot of people didn't like knight g6, but I quite liked it, because the one break I thought White might try to play, I can't highlight here, I won't try to do anything snazzy, is f4. And the knight there always stops this, and we're going to see that knight is a pretty damn good piece as well. And okay, normal moves here, pretty normal stuff. And the first mistake actually came from Magnus in this position. And
yeah, I think there was an outcry after bishop e6, but it was just caused by his oversight of this knight f2, knight h4.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, which we'll obviously see
get
now.
to in a second.
I mean,
I think everyone expected Magnus to just go bishop c2 without really thinking much.
I think the best move here was even knight d2, because you want to go get ready to play f4 kind of stuff, this kind of thing. And yeah, I mean, taking on e6 was certainly a mistake. One thing, I mean, I've been following the matches on Twitter.
Oh, and Anton has just joined us. Hey. And this reminds me, Anton is one of the people we were chatting to last night.
Was he?
Yeah,
no, I remember I invited him to the Hellfire Case, definitely. So,
and we will get you over, Anton.
We will do, definitely, whatever, and if you don't know, you've heard about the plan. The Ginger GM plan is to...
The grand plan.
And if you haven't heard about this, there's a cave system. This is like typical plan I come up with. There's a bunch of caves just north of London where they used to basically have a club called the Hellfire Club, where people used to go along and have basically orgies and take loads of drugs and stuff. And we thought, well, that's a perfect place to have a Ginger GM chess party. So we're going to try and have a Ginger GM chess party in the Hellfire Caves overnight. And obviously we're going to invite our friends. And we're probably like, invite. I'm happy to invite anyone.
And I
Really,
think
pretty much.
Anton joined a
Yeah.
bit late because he's saying, "Hi guys, I hope you're feeling well after last night."
Brilliant.
We're basically, if you joined us a bit late, because there are now over 50 people tuned in, and this at the beginning when we were telling our antics from last night.
Some of our antics. Yeah.
Basically, Simon and I had a good night out on the Reeperbahn here in Hamburg.
It was a night out. I don't know about a good night. It was.
And we basically spent all of today
in a coma.
Just trying to feel a bit more human again. But I think we're getting there now. I'm just getting done with my first glass of wine.
Feeling better?
Like, we went for lunch, and unbelievably, Simon said to me, "Let's have a glass of wine." And I think I was just sitting there. Like, I was just like, no.
Right. Well, when I came into your room this morning, and obviously, to check you were alive, the first thing you did, I sort of knocked on the door, came in. The first thing you did is, I'm gonna be sick. Oh my God, here we go. It's a great start to the day. I was like,
basically, after we got up, I needed to have a nap straight away.
You did, yeah. You basically got up and had to go back to bed again for 5 hours. So. But it was a good night. It was a great night. It was a lot of fun, and the Reeperbahn is just mental, absolutely mental.
So Anton, I think we're live, which is the main thing.
I think so, yeah. Unless this is some weird virtual reality thing I'm in, which could also be possible. I don't know. Maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's a fantasy. Easy come. Anyway, okay. So back to the chest, just to prove. I just got to pinch myself, make sure I am actually here. Shall I pinch it? No, I won't. Okay. Well, here was a key moment. This was a mistake because really amazing that both players in this position now overlooked. Okay, the knight is attacked. The knight has to move. Knight d2.
And the thing is, I think at this stage, like after Karjakin took on a6, I think Magnus realized his mistake.
Yes,
because he took a while to play knight d2, and there really was no other move.
Yeah,
but I think he saw the draw at this stage.
Definitely,
and I think it was Nepomniachtchi who on the official show in New York said that for him the next move d5 is one of the most shocking moves of the entire championship match.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think especially in the match situation, because but the other thing I found I was watching this. I've been filming a DVD of Chess Base over in the flat. There's not much going on.
And someone was just saying, "Are you there just the DVD or so?" Maybe you can just say why you actually here in Hamburg.
Sure. It's not just to get wasted in the Reeperbahn. I mean, I came on Monday and I've been filming 2 DVDs for Chess Base. I was doing one on the London system, which is I was trying to make it quite aggressive, and one on the Chigorin. So I finished the work on Friday, hence why we had a bit of a celebration.
Celebrate good times,
come on, and it was it was indeed. So yeah, basically that's what happened. And we had a good time. And
do you need some more
wine? Yeah, why not? Probably should do. It'd be rude not to.
And back to the game, Murakami is saying that Magnus admitted that he would have taken the draw. Well, basically, he wouldn't have had much of a choice.
Well, there was one line, and one of the things they're saying which really shocked me is the amount of patzers who follow the chess, and they just look at the computer's assessment. They never think for themselves. And one tip I'd like to give anyone, including myself, because I can sometimes get carried away looking at computer's assessment, is turn the computer off. Try to think for yourself, because there's all these like probably 1,200 players playing. Oh my God, Magnus is such a patzer. Karjakin's such a patzer. They probably don't even know how to move the pieces, So, but a key moment here, of course, Fiona.
I'm just starting giggling away because someone said, "Simon, Fiona wants a baby," and it's just like, this is one of the things you need to stop. Like when we go out, and once we're drunk, Simon just keeps trying to find a husband for me. And last night,
the poor intern.
Last night, we have this lovely intern at Just 24 at the moment.
Really nice guy.
If
really
you're
nice
watching, hi Jonas, and again, sorry for last night.
Yeah, sorry, Jonas. I think I was a bit drunk, and he's a 19-year-old intern.
I was sitting there, and suddenly I realised you're trying to
set you up with
get our 19-year-old intern to father my children. That's like, what is actually going on here?
I have to say, I honestly can't remember that moment, but it was amusing, I guess. I hope so. So hi, if you want to be the daddy, who's the daddy, then you're working with him later anyway, aren't you? So
I'll see him in
maybe
a couple of
maybe a
hours.
bit of broom cupboard action, you know. So you'll see him. I can't believe you're going to work tonight. That's just
I can't believe I'm
insane,
going to work tomorrow.
absolutely insane. People would be fired in a normal job for turning
Yeah.
up in the state you're in. You know, people literally be put in prison for turning up work. I mean, you know. Anyway, yeah, but the key moment here, which is unbelievable that Sergei missed this move, and he would have played it. You know what he said though in the press conference, and I think it wasn't as clear as a lot of people were saying, is that knight takes f2 check was the move he should have played, without a shadow of doubt. And now everyone was like shouting on, oh, this is just a draw because king g2, and then there's this, for these guys, quite easy move to see knight h4. And I say easy, it is at this level, and the whole point is you can't take that knight because there is a very crafty move, queen g6 check, and black gains a winning position here. I mean, white's pretty much checkmated, he has to block it, and black's winning. But I think what Sergei said afterwards, he didn't want to go for a position here. I think he was worried about king g1. And king g1 is actually really unclear. And I think a lot of people just, because they're looking at the computers, didn't even look at this move. And there's a very sharp line now. Well, black has to move the knight because white's threatening to take the knight. So the sharp line is knight h3 check. And then, of course, if you want to try to win as white, you have to go king g2. And now knight to f4 check. And you have to take that knight. This is all a forced line. Knight takes here check. And because you're forking the king and the queen, God, I can still talk chess, can't I? Unbelievable. You take
I think
here.
you lost me there.
Did I lose you there
just
somewhere?
understood. And I missed the whole point, but yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
You've probably seen this line, and then pawn takes there, and or queen takes as well is maybe possible. But this position is just a real mess, and I think Sergei obviously saw this line, but he thought, well, hang on a minute, I don't want to play a messy position. So all these people saying, oh, d5 is a bad move. It probably is a bad move, but okay. I mean, he didn't want to mess it up this much. And then, well, okay. I mean, we can maybe have a look at some more moves as we go along. Again, knight g5 was a bad move here. He was playing a bit too wet here. He should have just got knight takes f2. And again, this was a draw. Again, king here, and now the nice idea is queen f7, threatening a knight check, winning the queen. And this is now a draw. This is because again, queen e2, and you go knight h4 check, and it's the same thing.
Idea, yeah.
It's a draw. King g1 check, and we get a perpetual check here. King here check. This kind of crap. So
and it's like I believe, like the funny thing is, in the studio, so Jan and Peter were commentating, and sometimes you get trolls in the chat, as you always do, and someone said draw agreed, like a few people started, and Peter and Jan believed them, and I saw, do you know Carl Strugman?
Yeah, well, boxer.
Yeah, the chess boxer. I saw he posted. He posted on Facebook the next morning. Yeah. He's like, "What the fuck? I just woke up and I see Magnus won. Like I stopped watching that night because Peter and Jan said the game was a draw."
That's quite funny, actually. So they said it was a draw.
They said it was a draw,
and it went on for another 4 hours.
It took them like a minute to realize it wasn't a draw.
That's quite funny.
So yeah, a couple of people just switched
trolls,
off.
Chess trolls. Do you have any like regular trolls who tune in or like to your shows at all?
It's not as bad.
I think I
see Anton is doing some good work now. Like the Relams, he's a nice guy. It's just there's no need for caps and faces and stuff.
I'd probably do the same though if I was in his position. I'd be like spamming the chat with loads of rubbish, chaotic madness. But yeah, no, actually, I think we're both lucky because we both stream. We're both lucky to have a really nice bunch of people who do actually follow our things, and really, that's cool, isn't it? It's pretty cool stuff. So,
and there's an interesting question in the chat. And again, if you have any questions regarding the match, or I think tonight, just regarding anything, like anything. If you ever want to,
will probably tell you anything tonight, literally.
But yeah, there's a question about the game from Wakamis. Why do we think that Queen H5 was a bluff by Magnus, or had he still not seen?
I think it's an absolute bluff because I think he's seen this. If we go back a little bit. And he's a great psychological player. I think by the time he got this position, what position? The position we had before. So this long line around here, I think he suddenly realised it was a draw. I mean, he's world champion. He's going to see the draw, and he probably realised after D5, okay, Sergei doesn't like this line. He hasn't seen it, so I'm going to gamble. And I think he played this move instantaneously,
Mhm.
trying to gamble.
Mhm.
He probably saw, okay, it's a draw, I can fight on if he finds it. But if not, if I force him to go backwards, which he did, then I get a very good position. Because after h4, this ending that we get is really, really nice for Magnus. And we see him actually play brilliantly from this point on. Because the problem with this ending is black's pawn
I
structure.
mean, this was
So-
it then turned into a typical Magnus grind.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. And he actually played really well here,
Yeah.
which is good to see.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big fan of Magnus.
Yeah, I've been a bit disappointed. I mean,
Yeah.
not disappointed, but surprised rather.
Yeah.
By I feel like Magnus hasn't been his normal self in this.
Yeah.
Like the match after 4 games, it really should have been 3-1 for Magnus, I think.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't believe he didn't convert disadvantage in game 3 and game 4.
Yeah.
And
Sure.
yeah, but this game was
It was
Magnus
good, wasn't it? Yeah,
best to himself,
definitely.
back to his
Best
usual self.
usual self,
I
indeed.
should say. So,
And by the way, quick question here from someone, Quant you Maces or something,
yeah.
something like that.
What's your prediction for the next game?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 2 draws, but then I wouldn't be surprised. But I think at this point,
Anything could happen. I think.
anything
It's
could
such a-
happen.
I think they're both
Yeah.
very nervous,
Yeah.
and this was shown in this game. And literally, I mean, if I was a betting man, I think it's 50-50.
Mhm.
I mean, everyone's probably thinking, I think Magnus is now better because he's relieved, so he's slightly framed actually.
And
But
I also think like it's going to be difficult. Like I mean, this must have been very tough on Sergei to miss a forced draw more or less on
Yeah.
move 20.
Yeah.
And then the game went on for another
Definitely.
4.5 hours or something,
Yeah.
and he just got tortured and tortured
exactly.
and tortured.
And to be honest, the rest of the game, I mean, it's just very nice play. I mean, for example, I really like this manoeuvre we're going to see with the knight. I'm not going to spend a lot of time looking at it because I'll probably fall asleep, you know.
And also, I feel like Magnus has smelled blood now.
Definitely.
And,
Yeah. He's very good. He's very good psychologically, Magnus, and he's quite a mean fighter. You know, he preys. These guys prey on weaknesses, and he has like.
And he was in very high spirits at the
Yeah,
press conference.
It was, yeah.
It's just
definitely.
like couldn't, a bit
Yeah.
like me, just couldn't stop
Exactly.
smiling.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he was all over the shot, wasn't he? So yeah.
And there's a question from Morton: how do we consider Sergei's chances in a playoff?
I mean,
I rate his chances quite highly
Yeah.
because
I do as well.
I think he has more experience actually with playoffs and stuff like that than Magnus has.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is with Sergei, we have to remember he played Peter's Fiddler. He came back from 3-0 down or something
2-0.
ridiculous, and he won that one.
Yeah.
And he's a very good match player, and he's a very bloody good blitz player. I mean, and Magnus is great because Magnus is the strongest blitz player in the world, strongest rapper. He's the strongest player in the world. But anything can happen again.
Yeah.
You see, you know what I'd love to see? Everyone's saying I don't want to see this because it's bad. I want to see an Armageddon game. I want to see the World Championships decided in the flip of a coin. I want to see a gamble. Don't you want to see a gamble? I want to see it happen. You know, let's make it random. I think that'd be cool.
Do you know how many games they will play before the Armageddon?
No idea at all what's going on. I
I
don't
realize
know. I've actually no idea what's happening.
they're going to play
so-
4 rapid games and then 5 blitz matches, so 5 times 2 games.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
it's very unlikely we'll get
Yeah,
Armageddon.
it's
But
unlikely.
I think if it
It's
goes
unlikely.
to playoff,
Yeah.
as we said, like literally, and I mean, from now on, in any game, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But I think if it goes to tiebreak, I think it's going to be a lot about nerves rather than who is
Definitely.
the best player.
They're both great players, so I mean,
Yeah.
it's just who can keep their
But
cool.
I think Sergei really
So-
has nerves of
He
steel.
does, doesn't he? He's like the Iron Man.
I really feel like he has, because
Yeah.
you can tell Magnus. I mean, like Magnus is a friend. Magnus is great, but he struggles with his I mean, he doesn't have his emotions under control, as you can tell from his reaction.
Yeah, I think that's good. You know what? I know it wasn't good, but I actually think it's good for chess
For the show.
for people to for the show, because it is a show. You want to get people interested in chess. You've got to show some emotions, basically. So
And Anton is saying his heart can't handle
handle
a
it,
player.
Well,
Well, it's what's funny is that Magnus' sister actually before game, what was it? Who won game 10? Before game 10, she said Magnus will win his 2 white games now and draw.
Okay. She's got to say that. She's not going to say Magnus will lose.
Yeah,
It's
no,
two
but
wide
still,
games.
it's quite a bold predict. Like,
Yeah.
you could just say nothing or
Sure,
say something meaningless.
Yeah, definitely.
But then she said he will, and he did win.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a draw
But I
tonight.
think it's going to be 2 draws. That's my prediction. What's yours?
I would say today, again, it's so hard. I wouldn't be surprised by any result. But I mean, because if someone wins today, they could win the next day, so they've got to take risks. I would imagine a draw today, and I could see Magnus winning the last game.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a draw today. But again, this is anything can happen. I had a bet, by the way, Sergey.
Yeah, I saw that.
I put a bet. I got Sergey. I got him like 4-1.
Yeah.
So I put like a bit of money on. It's times by 4 if he wins, but I still want Magnus to win, and it wasn't like a great amount of money. So
and people are now discussing black and gold 09 is saying doesn't Magnus owe 10% of his winnings now? It has been reduced, as Anton said, to 5. I wanted to read up on this, but there's just been so much chaos the last couple of days.
Too much bloody chaos.
I haven't had the time.
I can't even read at the moment, so let alone do anything like
Yeah, and I'm like, what was it? It's my second. I mean, it's really. I think I haven't felt as bad as I did earlier today in a long time.
It was so funny though. Like I say, when I came in, I just wanted to check you were alive more than anything. I thought, well, because I'm in the spare room and like I got it was quite fun. I woke up quite early, about 9.
Yeah.
Don't know why, because I probably got in about I don't know whatever. And I was like in my iPad, and I got these messages from you next door saying.
Yeah, we were just like texting.
Yeah, no, we were just like messaging. Like in 2 separate rooms, I thought, well, I better just make sure you are alive. I opened the door.
But I mean, if I'm messaging you,
you're alive.
I
kind of a bit worried that it might just be a short-lived life you were having, and it was, I mean, it was an entertaining night anyway. And Hamburg's a lovely place. Christmas market, great if you like that, and the Reaper Barn. Just I don't know what to say about the Reaper Barn.
Nonsense.
Absolute madness. So yeah. Fiona, come on, play a game of chess.
Did you want to make any more points about this game or no?
No, not really.
Okay, so we are now going to play some actual chess.
Okay.
So if you want to play us, I think this is it. Yeah, you see my handle there. It's just Fiona. It's on Chess24. Do send us your challenges. I look so red.
Don't worry about that. You look fine. I mean,
I can't believe I'm going to work in a couple of hours.
No, I can't believe that either. To be honest, I can't. I mean,
and as Anton pointed out, do send me your questions on Twitter. Maybe not ask me how drunk I am.
I'd like to say also hello to Michael, who's in the chat, who lives quite near me in Godalming normally. So hi, and
hi.
It's his birthday quite soon next week. So
this is yours.
It is, yeah, my birthday.
Actually, you share a birthday with world champion Magnus Carlsen, and that's quite funny as well, because if the match does go to tiebreak, it's on Magnus' birthday. Wednesday is Magnus' birthday.
Yeah, exactly. So, and my birthday's the same as Magnus. And do you know who's got the best birthday on the 30th of November ever? Winston Churchill. So, sorry,
great minds.
Well, minds. You can call them great minds. I'm just happy to have a mind at the moment. So, So.
Right. Okay. And we have a challenge coming our way. Who is it? Kabeljaukrieger 2600. Bloody.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you play this one?
I can.
Try and get some of my rating back, because what happened last time I streamed.
Okay.
Last time I streamed with McQueen, I thought this expression was quite funny. Well, it's not his birthday yet. It's his birthday on Wednesday, but last time I streamed with McQueen.
Yeah.
Someone said on YouTube we got decimated by the McQueen army, which is basically true. It took us a while, but we eventually found out. This was one of our friends who is an FM who registered a lot of new accounts. So when McQueen and I started streaming, I had a rating of 24-28, which means I lost 300 points.
What the hell's your rate? I've just seen your rating.
Yeah, no.
21-37.
I mean, we lost like 5 games to 1500. It's like 50 rating points each. So.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So that's why I'm letting you play now, to try and...
I don't think I'm going to play any good moves today. I'm literally struggling to see the board at the moment, but I'm kind of like, ugh. And by the way, we should say, if anyone... We're going to have... Let's just have some crazy fun tonight. I mean, chess-wise. I don't want to do anything serious. And if anyone's got an idea of an opening they want us to play, let's do it. Yeah, like... we
will play some Hand and Brain. We'll probably... I don't know what the plan is when we're going to stop Probably
No.
around 7.
Mhm.
Probably won't go on for too long because, as mentioned before, I do have
We're
to go
dying.
to work.
You have to go to work.
We're dying and I have to work. I'm not sure in which order they're going to happen.
Actually, hello, Paul, Stefan, basically, and he's asking us to turn the sound off.
Yeah,
If
but
you don't
I
want
mean, we've talked about this before
Okay.
in the chat, and I quite like the sounds because, especially in the state we're in, if we don't have sounds, we won't even know
no,
whether music
that's a
is
good
being
point. Actually,
played.
yeah, we need the sound on today because otherwise we literally.
Like, I think even
Yeah.
in general, like I think a few people don't really like them, but overall,
All right, I'll go along with
yeah,
your suggestion then.
we can have a poll in the chat. Do you
Okay.
like the sounds on
Or
or
not.
off? Let me know. I know for
Right.
the future.
Oh God. Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to go for a bit of craziness here and try to get some shit going on the F file. I think so. Yeah.
And he's saying well, we have the first yes vote. So we have
Okay.
1 for and 1 against.
Mhm.
I think I need some water. Like I might just be dying. I'm not sure what's
You'll be
happening.
okay. But I think going.
Like you were quite worried this morning. You came into
I was a
and
bit
you're like,
worried.
Fiona, do you want some water? Do you want? And I was just like,
No, I was a bit worried because you were literally like.
No, it wasn't that bad. I was like,
Well, I don't know about that.
like
It seemed
I was
pretty
not
bad to
feeling
me.
great, but then suddenly I was like, yeah, might just be sick. I wasn't sick.
You were, I don't know.
I just went back to
I
bed.
had my worries, should we say? It looks okay. Well, there should be some tactic here, like E5. I want to play, but then he takes it. Is there a tactic here, Fiona?
Okay, so people are saying we should. Okay, that is a good point. Actually, we can just make them quieter.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
That is a good idea.
Brilliant. Okay. So a lot of people. Okay.
So,
All right, and I'm just thinking of some ideas. I can even sacrifice. Well, I'm always looking at that. I love E5 is the move I want to play. So okay, I'm just going to try to prepare this. But a bit worried about Bishop H3 here. I hope he's not listening to our broadcast because.
And I like how Morton says,
"Oh,
well,
he's a cutie,"
which is very nice. But the funny thing is, like 10 minutes before we started streaming, when I was setting up, can you just scroll up? Otherwise, people won't see the times. When we were setting up. Like I just looked like a zombie, and then I said to Simon, "Right, I just need like 5 minutes to like put makeup on and stuff because I just look a fucking mess."
I think you needed more than 5 minutes, to be honest. No, I'm only joking. Sorry, that was a bit cruel in the state we're in. Oh dear, that's why you love me.
And Anton says, "I'm going to look good in a coffin." Oh dear.
Yeah, I know. It was certainly. I can't believe you're going to work later. What are you doing?
I like that.
Can you put a sickie with
one of my colleagues is watching as well just now.
Oh really?
Ollie?
Oh shit! You can't put a sickie then.
Ollie is watching right now, and Jonas will know what happened last night.
Yeah.
So
you can't say, "Oh, hang on a minute, I'm actually
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. No sickies for you then.
No sickies for me.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's quite nice to be in work at the moment. In general.
Really.
But especially at the moment.
I would hate to be in work. So
it's
anyway.
just I really.
I was good to be in work, but not like working.
But especially for the match, it's not like.
No.
It's hard. Like I keep an eye on Twitter. I do my segments, but it's quite funny just to sometimes. See Peter come out of the studio just incredulous. Is that a word? Incredulous?
Yeah, I think so.
Incredulous about what's going on. Like there was one time, like he came out, and he was just shaking, and he was like, "What is going on?" Like I don't remember when it was. Which game?
I wouldn't. Yeah.
Like there were a lot of.
You were saying the other day because you do your segments, and if people want to tune into you later, then obviously where they go, just 24.
Do tune in. Of course, I mean. Watch the match on Chess24, and I do my segments after an hour and a half. So I do my segment Central European time at 9:30, and then the second segment after the time control, which is usually around midnight. And then if it's a long game, I will do a third one Sunday.
You know what? I think I'm absolutely crushing this patter.
Get in
there!
Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, maybe I spoke a little bit. I should have taken that one first.
Is it if it takes on F2 now?
Yeah, I have to take this one, and I'm probably winning, but yeah, I'm winning. I'm winning here. But I should have taken on E1 first. It's not that possibility. But this should be winning.
Should be winning. What are we in exchange of? Can I call it we?
Yeah, you've helped out a lot in this game. Yeah.
I'll be your brain against the weaker players.
Yeah. Okay. So no, this should be good. It's an exchange up, and I'm up on time as well.
And we're up to 90 people watching.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's
Well,
pretty good.
thanks everyone for watching, and also. Guys, do tell us if we want to look at a game as well, or something, because we can look at some of the other games
like,
we want to do.
I mean, as I said, guys, today is the day. Like today, we can do pretty much anything you want us to. Pretty much anything. Not everything, pretty much. I mean, if you want to look at another game for Magnus, we can bring that up.
Yeah.
If you want us to play some crazy openings.
Yeah, definitely. I'm quite in the mood for trying out some crazy openings myself, because it's just one of those days, isn't it? Really. Right. He's got like a little cheeky check. As long as I don't blunder, I'm winning. So
yeah, I'm gonna make I always like this
little escape,
like safety first.
Little escape hole, yeah.
Better safe than sorry.
Definitely, and I've been both of them.
And
sorry, a lot
Michael
of times.
wonders if we want to look at his. That is Michael, right?
Yeah, no, I don't want to keep going. Sorry, just being honest, though. Yeah, so yeah, I can look at it. We'll look at it down the pub when I'm back in Godalming, maybe, But yeah, no, I mean, thanks for the gesture.
And we won.
Yeah, we won. We won. Good show, Fiona. Well done. That was great stuff. Really proud of you there. You played a great game there. I like his comment there. Bastard. Get rid of this guy. No, I'm only joking. It's, I've got a weird sense of humour, especially when I'm, like, tired.
Slightly inebriated.
Inebriated, yeah.
And thank you very much, Kabeljau Krieger, saying I went down too easily. Thanks for the game. Well, thank you for the game.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
And
yeah.
that's it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I reckon I'm going to win every game with that. I reckon this no sleep helps me.
Let's go. So, there's someone else. So this guy is in the chat, and he probably has just registered because he's 1500. Should we play Hand and Brain?
Yeah, let's do hand. Do you want to move it? Or shall I move it?
You move it. Right. My head is not the best.
Oh dear. Okay, right. Yeah.
Let's do pawn. No,
pawn.
Go up. Sorry.
Go up. What? Go. Okay.
Just scroll up. All the way.
Like that, yeah. Okay, cool. I know what you play, and I'm happy to play it. So.
And Outlooked, who is my colleague, says, "I wonder if Fiona even owns a real board." The funny thing is, I don't.
No, you don't have
a
real board.
But I can pretend to.
By the way, do you want us to move, or should we just wait a little bit? Should we wait a bit longer? Like, that's not your board, though, is it?
It's not my board, but I can pretend. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a bit all over the place. Pawn, knight.
Okay, knight. I know what you play. I'll play the same line actually. So, right. Well, what do we do now, then, Fiona?
It's pawn.
This is like the worst hand and brain ever. You're taking where am I? What's going on? Just keep saying pawn. If you don't know, just keep throwing the pawn in there. Okay.
Pawn.
Okay, let's do it.
No.
That's okay. You don't go b4 here.
I know. I've just
no. This is like a different position. I like the way. No. Oh God.
Oh dear.
This is going to be the bad hand and brain, So.
Anton, it was a funny. Yeah.
Did you say pawn?
That?
Did you say pawn?
I said pawn.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Did you see that moment when Peter and Jan did like the en passant rule?
I didn't. I heard about it, but I didn't see it. No.
I was talking about this with Dan. His tweet got over 20,000 views.
What? Anton's?
Yeah.
Really? Bloody hell! Yeah. Well, he's great.
I'll show you later. But basically, pawn.
Yeah.
Why not?
Keep pushing Harry up the board. So yeah.
Are these two guys going out? No, we're very much not going out because, as I said earlier, if you tuned in a bit later. Simon is on a mission to find me not only a husband, but also a father to my future children.
Only when I'm really drunk.
Fun.
So, yeah. But no, I'm more like your carer, basically.
Basically, yeah. Right. So, yeah, just the story.
Caring community.
For the people who don't know what we're talking about, first of all, do check out Anton's tweet.
Oh, definitely.
Anton, if you can put in the link to your tweet, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be great, actually. I mean, Anton has got some, like, really cool stuff, hasn't he? He's got really cool stuff, Anton. I mean, he does some great things on Twitter, and it's all quite amusing, isn't it? So I think he's really he deserves more followers.
And people,
Yeah.
someone, ZGB, is volunteering to father my children, which I very much appreciate.
Yeah. Sounds like you're a bit desperate, actually, the way you're going on about this. But no, sorry. I mean, like.
Oh dear. I'm not sure I'm going to watch the repeat of any of this.
No, it's
Bishop.
a bit too embarrassing.
Yeah.
We are. It's
I think I've embarrassed myself enough in the last 24 hours.
I think so as well.
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay.
And yeah, so basically what happened, because you still don't know what happened, was that Peter and Jan, when they were analyzing
Knight. Okay, let's do it.
Jan was I don't know. Bishop.
Okay.
Jan was explaining the en passant rule, and he was making a point that you only have one chance to take en passant.
Right, okay, sure.
Like you can't make another move, and then black makes another move.
You have to do it immediately, don't you say?
Queen. You have to. That's what Jan was saying. But then what happened? He was trying to illustrate his point, so he made another move and then tried to take en passant, but it worked.
Oh, right, okay.
So there was like a glitch in the system.
Do you know why that is? Do you know why that happened?
Because our shit software.
Because Chess24 is shit, basically. It's a load of rubbish. Chess.com is where you should go.
Bishop.
Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, I mean, if you can't,
my watching colleague is probably like, whoa.
Whoa. I'm joking.
To let you know, Simon is just joking.
I'm just joking. I've got a weird sense of humour.
Would you prefer a husband who is not good at chess? If so, I might be your man.
Yeah.
Good question.
Yeah.
I think I claimed recently I would stay away from chess players. Queen. No, bishop. Did you see with my queen? I'm just trying. It's so tough to keep up with the chat. And Simon, do you still compete in tournaments? Absolutely. Do check out his video.
I do, yeah.
Bishop.
That bishop's on a rampage, just whipping everything off. But I do. I do still play tournaments. I'm playing. My next one is the London Classic, so that is quite a big tournament, and I'm going to try to give that a go. And of course, we're in Serbia. I play for I play a bit. I don't play as much as I used to because there's no money in chess, and you can't make money. Oh, I'm too crap to make money playing, so I've got to do shit like this basically. So which I enjoy. I enjoy doing crap like this. But okay, what move are we doing now?
It's our turn.
We're in check. So it's actually our turn. He's checked us. That's called check.
Knight.
Checks when the queen points at the king. Check. That's check.
Did you see what I did with my queen the other day?
No.
We were playing hand and brain, and I was the hand.
Yeah.
And basically, we were black. Bishop.
Yep.
We were black.
Yeah.
Let's just try and not lose on time. That would be a real shame.
Yeah.
Rook.
Rook?
Yeah.
Well, where do you want to meet that one? Over here?
Yeah.
Great minds think alike, yeah?
And then, he's trying.
We've got to be careful of time here.
Pawn.
Okay, maybe we should just
I'll finish my story. I forgot my story anyway. What was I just saying?
I have no idea what's going on. Don't ask me anything.
About my queen. I'll tell you after the game.
Okay, let's win this game first.
Rook.
Rook.
Whoa,
careful.
Whoa.
Yeah, maybe it'd be quite funny if I played John Bartholomew because we had a rivals match.
Yeah,
and of course, I got my own YouTube channel as well.
Rook.
Here we go. That's a lovely manoeuvre. You've got some skills.
Some rook lift.
Yeah.
Rook lift.
Rook lift. Yeah. Rook lift. Wookie. It's the Wookie. The Wookie. Yeah.
Right on.
I can't read that. I can't
too much.
There's too many words there for me to see.
Right. Sorry. Rook.
Okay, so let's make sure we win on
position.
Yeah, position.
Bishop.
Oh, you're good. You're good, girl.
I'm so good. On a good day,
you're good.
I'm the best. No, I'm not just joking.
Better than all the rest.
Joking.
Yeah.
Better than all the rest. We were saying it's a shame we didn't go to Bishop.
Bishop.
Rook.
Okay, we should be winning.
We should be winning.
If we can't win this,
Knight.
Crap. Okay.
Knight. Too late.
Okay. Just got to avoid losing on time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knight.
Let's just go for mate, shall we?
Queen.
Apparently your hair is glorious, which is a very nice comment. Glorious hair. So good
It's
stuff.
in the mate already.
Probably somewhere.
Queen.
We've only got 20 seconds though, so
Yeah.
we probably should hurry up a little bit. And we can't cheat.
Queen. Where is the bloody mate?
So don't worry, let's just win. We're gonna lose this on time.
No. King. Oh, not get out of the way.
What?
Okay. Anyway.
We've got 16 seconds. 16 seconds.
Queen. We're going to lose. We're actually going to lose.
No, we've got mate next move, so we're not going to lose.
Queen.
Sorry? What did you say? What?
Just do it.
What?
Do it already.
What do you want to do?
Do Queen.
What did you say?
Queen.
What did you say?
Sorry, we have 4 seconds.
Sorry, what did you say? Queen. Oh, sorry, yeah. Oh! Little heart attack there, yeah. You got to rise the tension a little bit, haven't you? So.
Oh dear. Okay, let's catch up. Thanks for the game, Quentin Ace.
It was a pleasure.
It was very close in the end.
It was very close.
Sign over, blah blah blah.
Simon's like, am I going to play another match against John? Yeah, actually, I'm actually going to see. John's doing a simultaneous at Battersea Chess Club. And there's some really nice guys there, so I'm actually probably going to go and play some blitz with him there, and actually record it live and try to get it up.
Okay,
which should be cool. So yeah, I'm actually going to get some wine.
I was going to do two things. I was going to get wine and open the window because I'm absolutely steaming.
No, same here. I was going to say the same. It's normally me who gets the alcoholic sweats, but we both got it today. So
let me just show you what I did. Actually,
sure.
I'm going.
Would you want me to get the wine?
Wait 1 second. I'll get the wine. I'll just show you my brilliant move from the other day. And I know you can see this what I'm doing right now, but don't you worry. It was against I think it was against Blazer Rowe actually, who is not here tonight, but who is one of our most regular viewers with Morten, with Anton, with so many others of you and really appreciate it. Let me just Blazer Rowe, can I? I know you're losing patience, but...
Did you actually win a game?
We won a game, but
well done.
It wasn't my... here we go.
Okay.
So let me bring up that game. So this was a hand and brain game, and I hope you can see it all. Yeah, so you can. So this is taken from my stream with my queen the other day. This was a hand and brain game. We were black.
That's just quite a funny thing. Morton saying I should dress up, maybe in disguise, and play against John Bartholomew. That'd be really funny, actually.
That'd be really funny.
That would be really cool. Yeah. Definitely. I'm going to go along there and play some blitz afterwards, so that'd be quite cool. So,
what happened there?
What happened there?
Wow. Aldo.
Hello, Aldo.
Some weekend.
Talk of Battersea. We should talk about Battersea more often.
The funny thing is because he's saying some alcohol fonts. Cheers, Aldo. Thank you very much. And look, his name is not showing up. I don't know why that is.
It's not showing up at the top. Okay.
I need to. No, but it will. Like I will sort it out.
It should do. Yeah.
But basically, in this position here, my queen said knight.
Okay.
And look what I played.
Oh my god. You went knight e4.
And my queen was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
That's called a pin.
Yeah.
Even I know that. It's a pin. That knight was pinned.
I know.
But you won the game by the looks of it anyway, so good stuff.
Yes. Pretty bad move.
Yeah, well, I'm going to... Aldo's asking would I be at the Blitz thing. I think he asked me by email. I haven't got back to you. Sorry about that. It's just been a bit busy. But yeah, I will be.
Look how red we are.
Yeah,
we need to open the window and get
can we do that?
Let's do the window.
We need to...
Okay, you get the wine. You open. I open the window because
I like that. We're so red. Let's get some more wine. That's going to help.
Basically, what's going to happen now? I'm going to try and sort out Aldo's donation.
Use the toilet as well.
Yeah, that's fine. So let me just try and figure out the donation thing while Simon tops us up on wine, has a little boys' room break. Let me just get rid of this while I do that. What am I doing? What am I effing doing here? I got no effing idea. Like, guys, I don't know what I'm doing at the moment. As we said, it's been a long weekend. I think I've reached my limits. Like, I have I know what's going on now. Silly, silly, silly. Silly XSplit. Right. Okay, bear with me for a second. I really just want to bring up Ando's. What's happening in the chat? But not. Okay, yeah, so that's basically what I'm working on. I'm hoping to get this working in a second. Really should. Give me 1 second. Oh, there we go. Like, I don't understand. Every time, if I just open the Streamlabs, it will just.
Did it work? Yeah. So.
Maybe I need to have Streamlabs open in the background. I don't know. And we're now getting a lot of followers. Thanks a lot for that, guys. Let me get the board back up if I can. Let me get you back in the shot.
I'm quite happy to be out of the shot today. Actually,
out of shot.
Out of yeah. And don't talk about shots. Well, I say what talking about shots. It's quite funny. Your favourite wine, I really like. Fiona gets this wine. I'm just going to show it.
Like supermarket.
It's unbelievably good. It's actually really good wine,
and it costs €1.79.
€1. You can get completely rat-arsed on like €10. I mean, like really rat-arsed. It's great, you know. So. Yeah, no, it's really cool. So.
And something I was going to say earlier when Aldo donated and said this was going towards our alcohol weekend fund. Like we were talking about this afternoon. We were saying that we should ask for donations to send us to spa day or to rehab.
Rehab, maybe, yeah.
They tried to make me go to rehab. I said no.
Well, yeah, I know.
Right, back to the chess.
People
are saying that when I go to work, you should continue streaming.
Maybe, yeah. I mean.
And so, actually, there was a really funny comment in the chat. Someone was saying, "Is this the official? Is this the World Championship stream? When does Peter get here?" Like this would be really funny.
Well, Peter just came in the room in a minute. Here we go. So,
and thanks everyone for following. Very much appreciate that. Yeah. Someone's asking me if I will play in Gibraltar or work with Simon there. Unfortunately, not. I've been meaning to go to Gibraltar for a while, but I'm now planning a detox holiday for a month.
That sounds great, actually. So yeah,
I'd love to I will probably not be in Gibraltar, but hopefully another year.
I mean, maybe people who are watching this didn't know about my idea. I mean, I met my girlfriend and it wasn't possible, and you know, all good. But I mean, I had an idea a while back. I was going to tell you, I was actually going to go talking about detox holidays. Mm-hmm. I actually booked up most of this, and I was going to go over to China, and I was going to go to one of the original Shaolin Kung Fu monasteries.
Just interrupting you for 1 second because Morten has to go. He's been in the bathtub for 2 hours and looks like a prude.
2 hours in the bathtub.
I mean, he was watching from the bathtub. Did you hear this?
I know, yeah.
And then his wife, he was like, "Oh, my wife is joining me in bath now. I got to go." And
I know, but no, I think it was quite funny. Morten was saying like he had you on his iPad in the bathtub, and his wife was like, "Why are you watching, women in the bathtub?" But 2 hours in the bathtub. Oh, okay, we'll get out of the bath, Morten. That's got to be done. So definitely. And
donate towards our detox.
Definitely.
And you were talking about this Chinese.
Yeah, I was. I was going to go to China for at least a month, maybe 3 months, maybe 6 months, and
I remember you telling me about this.
I was deadly serious. I signed up. I pretty much booked my flight, and I was going to go to a Shaolin monastery, and I was going to stay there for like 3 months, where you can't smoke, you can't drink, and you just do kung fu every day. And that was my aim for 3 months to do that. It was actually not a bad price in the middle of the wilderness, and to come back a ninja. I was going to come back a bloody ninja, and I might still do that at some point in my life. I don't know. Maybe go. We probably won't actually get around to that, but it's a nice idea to do that. I don't really have time to do that nowadays, but maybe we'll see. It was a good idea, but rehab funds would be quite nice anyway. I'm actually quite enjoying playing now. Do we have any wacky suggestions of openings?
I'm just thanking a friend.
Okay.
Um,
I'll see if we got any
yeah.
challengers coming in. Remember, if you are on,
Because someone just today has been a crazy day, a busy day.
Yeah.
So, but I was informed Liverpool have gotten 3 points today, which is excellent news.
good stuff.
It's been a good day all round, apart from the fact where I almost died.
It's been a day. I don't know about a good day. Someone's asked about my boxing training. Well, yeah, I haven't done much for a while. I have to say, I'm gonna start again. Start again in January, because I do enjoy.
And
boxing.
someone was asking earlier. They were saying they really like your accent. And can you say where in England you're from?
Yeah, I'm from Surrey, which is a bit south of London, and it's going to be quite a posh sort of area of England, South England, basically. So thank you for saying you like the accent.
2 more questions earlier, which we now have 110 people watching. I'm really impressed.
That's a lot,
yeah, so thanks to each and every one of you watching. There were 2 questions earlier. Where are we playing? We're playing on Chess24. So if you want to challenge us, just get registered. If you aren't already, it's free to register. And send us your challenges. Just find my username, Fiona, and you can click the challenge me button. And someone was asking, no World Championship today? There was, and once again, we can't emphasize enough how ridiculous it is that 2 hours from now I will be at work.
I just think that's. I mean, I just can't understand
just
that at all. You're gonna be. I just can't understand you're actually gonna be at work. I mean, it's
like the match starts at 8, and I do my first segment at 9:30, so I might just have a 1 hour nap.
Right. 1 hour where? When? What?
On my desk.
On your desk? Okay, yeah, fair enough. Do you actually have to go in for 8 then?
Yeah, I like to actually follow the action as well as.
Don't want to get sacked.
Oh, and Jonas sent a photo. Let's see if he's watching.
Is Jonas?
Jonas is the guy you were harassing last night.
Right, should we see him get a game while we?
Let's see if we can get a game.
How do I search on here and play?
What is this?
I don't know how this crappy Chess24 thing works. You know, what's this?
I have no idea what this is. Jonas, 19-year-old intern, on the verge of being set up with a female chess star last night.
Okay.
I love you, Jonas. Like,
he's a lovely guy.
Not in that way, but you are really lovely. And look at him there.
He's an absolutely lovely guy.
And he's in the office. He's at work already.
Oh, really? Oh, well, is that actually him now?
That is him now in the office.
I guess people can't see this picture.
Yeah.
God, he looks a bit rough, worse for wear. So, yeah, I mean,
Jonas is brilliant.
Is this what you do with like most of your?
This is well, he sent me a photo. You guys can't see it, but we during match nights we order pizza at night often, and this was a huge bottle of wine, 1.5 liter. What happened there?
What did I do? Go here.
Thank you for following, Alisa.
Cheers.
Yeah, so last time we ordered something, the Italian place we ordered at gave us a 1.5 wine bottle for free.
Really? That's quite nice.
And I said, so we're saving that in the office now, and we're going to get dived into that after the last game.
After the last game, that'd be cool. So yeah. I might have to get a pizza later.
So Blazer Rowe has joined us. Hi, Blazer Rowe. Welcome to the stream. And he is wondering when your next DVDs will be released.
DVDs? Well, I film basically for ChessBase, and I work for chess.com mainly, and I've got my own company, Ginger GM. So we got one by Tiger, a very good friend of mine, Tiger, who's doing one on the Perk, and I'm doing one on the London system, and the Shigorin as well. So
maybe you can say something about your opening, because Anton is saying G5. I'm out of book.
It's pretty normal to me, you know. So kind of drunken shit, you know. So yeah, I don't know what the hell this is, to be honest. But someone said play G5, play the Grob. So why not? And someone, we were talking about trolls earlier. There is now a troll in the chat. He's been there before. This is Kitty Hiss. Hi Fiona, could you please ask GM Williams if he has played Dynamic Master King's Crusher? Thanks. I don't think he's a troll. Nice person, yeah. No, but trolls are not necessarily bad persons. Are they not? I don't really understand. They're just trolls. Are they? I thought trolls were like bad. No, it's not. Oh, no, trolls are just if you like taking the piss out of the chat. Oh, okay. Am I a troll?
Sometimes.
Like
Like, I
last night.
think
Okay,
Vlad and Mikey, they love to think of themselves as trolls.
that's trials.
Like,
Okay,
some people love to be trolls.
okay. Well, fair
Like,
enough.
it's not necessarily a
I
bad
can't. What
thing.
was the question anyway?
If you have played Dynamic Master King, like, I think he's
Yeah.
basically one of King's Crusher's
Oh, right,
biggest
okay.
fans.
Yeah, I mean, when I told this story last time I did a stream with you, didn't I? That actually, it was a funny story. The first time I played King's Crusher over the board, I was about 11, 12 years old. I remember I basically was in the London Under-18 Championships. He's about like 5 years older than me, so I was only a kid and he was beating me. And he was all quite confident. He was like, walking around and he was just waiting for me to resign. So when he wasn't watching, I actually cheated and I moved my queen into a checkmate position. So he was in checkmate and I just sat there. And he came back to the board and he sat down. He's like, and he basically had a panic attack. And then I said, and I sort of, and then I said, I'm only joking. I resign. And yeah. So no, he's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy.
I've heard this story so many times
I know,
before, but I love it every single time.
It's just, I mean, I was only 12, so it kind of shows what kind of kid I was, really. But no, he's a lovely guy. And I played him, actually, one of the reasons I started doing a YouTube channel myself was that every time I lost to him online, he'd post a video. And I thought, oh, fuck that. I better actually
I'm going to create my own channel.
Exactly. I'm going to create my own channel so I actually prove that I can actually sometimes beat these people occasionally. I am a bloody GM, after all. Believe it or not, so that's what people say.
And earlier someone was asking if I was singing White Christmas in the photo. In the photo on the stream. Yeah, we haven't talked about that actually. The photo you see on top there over our webcam.
Yeah, definitely.
That's us at the Christmas market just last night.
Yeah, that is. And it's an amazing Christmas market.
And I learned a brilliant Christmas song a couple of days ago. It's like a parody song.
Yeah.
Like a football chant.
Right, okay.
A football chant twist on a Christmas song. I will sing it if we get another donation.
Okay, sounds good. So
because I'm not very good at singing, but if you do donate, I'll put all my heart into it.
I'm quite tempted to donate now. So, because I'm normally the one who embarrasses myself, but I kind of feel today is one day where you might be able to get some embarrassingness out of you today.
I feel like probably what's going to happen is we're not going to go to the Christmas market before I go to work.
Probably haven't got time, I'm going to say, unfortunately. Maybe I'll walk down there or something and have a little
It's a shame, though.
So.
Maybe
I should. I mean,
a quick punt.
Quick punt might be fun. Yeah. How far is the Christmas market?
It's only it's 10 minutes from here and 5 minutes from work.
Okay,
so
that's not too bad. Maybe I will, but I'll get completely lost and I'll never find my way back.
Yeah, then I'll pick you up at the bar. You know these drunken you should buy one of these T-shirts. If lost, return to.
Yeah.
Is it no donation?
No song yet.
Song.
So, yeah. And
I think someone is saying about your story against King's Crusher. I would have smashed your face in.
Good luck with that.
I wouldn't want to start a fight with you if I'm honest.
No, I don't like fighting. I'm not a fighter.
And someone's asking, have you ever beat one of your teachers in a tournament? That's a memory of mine I'll never forget.
Beating one of your teachers?
I personally haven't, because I've only had one proper teacher. And I've never played him in a tournament, but also it's just way too good for me.
Yeah, I've never actually really had a teacher, to be honest. My dad sort of taught me how to play, and he was my biggest influence in my chess. He was a good player, a strong player. But apart from that, not really any teachers. So no, I haven't had a chance to play too many people. I'm just
I think my brain is just not I'm reading. I just read Blazero's comment and I just couldn't make sense of it. So I'll read it out loud, see if it makes more. Fiona, people with blood in their veins drink wine with what's in your veins today? Veins, is that how you say it?
Veins, yeah.
With what's in your veins today, do you think you should be drinking blood? Basically, if I just had if I just
had a drip.
Yeah, and you could just drink my blood.
Okay, actually. Thanks. Yeah, nice suggestion.
But yeah, I think the stuff that's in our blood.
Just put a little bit of space between us, please.
Someone's saying too much blood in her alcohol system.
No, not too much blood in the alcohol, yeah, indeed. Forget the wine, there's just too much blood there. So,
Oh dear. Another question. Fiona, what opening would you recommend for a player who in general plays positional chess but likes to calculate sharp lines as well?
So basically everything.
What happened in there?
So what? Oh, you got two. Yeah,
€2.
there you go. So
I'm going to embarrass myself for €2.
Brilliant.
What the bloody hell?
€2 embarrassment. That sounds great, you know. So yeah, good stuff.
€2 will buy me another bottle of wine.
Yeah, God, it will. That's really two. This is like we do seem like two tramps, basically. We're like drinking €1 wine, and we get our €2. We're like, yeah, another bottle of wine. Get in there, son. So
I like Nicolita's answer, like Grand Prix. I know it's not a very positional opening, but I would always recommend you play the Grand Prix. And meanwhile, you've won another game. I have seen not a single move of.
No. I'm actually doing all right here, but I mean, I'd like to play. Again, if you want to get a challenge in,
yeah, we have no more challenges. People in the chat, there's still 90 of you.
I'll take
watching.
on any challenge.
Send us a challenge. Find my username Fiona, and send us a challenge. Maybe 3 minutes or 5 minutes, whatever.
Yeah.
Someone's saying these two are great hosts. Thank you very much. And Kitty.
What the hell were you saying?
Kitty and Gifted Abe said thank you for the game. He's also in the chat. Thank you for your challenge.
Thank you for playing. So yeah. Definitely.
Kitty Hiss has repeated his question for the second time.
Okay.
So I'll pass that on to you. It's another King's Crusher question, of course, and then I will sing my song.
Okay, more King's Crusher. Do you want me to read the question then? So, hi, Kitty Hiss, and the question is, hi Fiona. If GM Williams, you can speak to me as well because I'm sitting here as well. You don't have to we don't have to go through Fiona. You can go through Fiona if you want, but had access to amazing library of YouTube video from masters such as King's Crusher. He's not a master, by the way, King's Crusher. Chess Explained.
Isn't he like a candidate master?
That doesn't count.
But he's a candidate
it's like
master.
Being a woman master or something. I'm only joking. I just wanted to see a reaction.
Cheeky.
When he was growing up, how much faster would he choose his GM? He's not a GM, so me.
No, you. And Blazer Rowe.
Blazer Rowe.
It's the first time Blazer Rowe's message has actually shown up, so I'm over the moon because Blazer Rowe has been one of our most generous supporters.
Yeah.
So Blazer Rowe, thank you so much for your donation and for the message, and I'm so happy it's finally worked out. And now my singing is going to be much more.
Shall I answer the question?
Yeah.
I could do. I don't know. I probably wouldn't bother watching them, to be honest. Got better things to do, like drinking €1 wine. So no, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it's great nowadays. You can look at these videos. I don't know if all videos watching people play Blitz is great to help you improve.
I like the way people are thinking in the chat already.
Yeah, like
20 years, 10 buttons.
Get in there, son. I want you to come back from work, your 10 bottles of wine. We can make a night of it. So good stuff. Mr. Robot. Everyone's asking you, but Mr. Robot's a bloody excellent series.
I haven't seen it.
Fucking brilliant. But the second one's rubbish.
I think it's not that they're asking me; they are tagging me to make sure we see the question. Because he said, "Do either of you?"
And someone's asking, Bournemouth. Okay, I won't repeat that name. But Simon, can you beat Gary Quillen at arm wrestling when both drunk? Gary's a pretty tough guy, Gary Quillen. I don't know if you know Gary, but we've got to hear you singing. Sorry, I am talking crap. Come on, let's hear some singing.
Let's hear some singing.
Yeah.
Last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to Brandon Rogers.
Round of applause for that one. Lovely jubbly. Amazing.
This is a Celtic chant, and I've been listening to it.
I don't watch football. I guess this guy's Celtic.
Brandon Rogers is the coach of
Celtic. Yeah.
Of Celtic. He used to be the coach of Liverpool, or the manager, shall I say.
Okay.
And there's an excellent, if you are on Twitter and you like football, do follow Deluded Brandon. It's a parody account of Brandon Rogers, but it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And we incredibly have...
Do we have a challenge? Okay, let's take the highest
Danger Mark.
I know. This is
And we had
Paul
another
Cooksey.
one. Let's go down. Yeah,
Let's take Paul
let's play.
Cooksey.
And after that, we'll play cricket, who's 2600, because you did claim
Okay.
you were going to.
I'm going to try to win. I'm going to win every game today.
Every
This is
game,
it. So, and Danger Mouse is okay. I should have a look what that is as well. There we go.
Oh,
Whoa.
Martin.
Whoa. Fuck me, that's a lot of wine.
That's
Jesus Christ.
How much was that? Like 25 buckets of wine.
I think, Jesus, Morton, you're trying to get us wasted.
And the message was, good idea, Aldo. And Simon and I were just talking about going to detox, but if you guys insist your donations have to go towards
wine.
What
can we do?
What can we do?
Say la vie. You know, so like, yeah. Well, no, but honestly, thank you very much for that. That's a bloody good donation, isn't it? So
I didn't really expect any donations today, so I'm like, what?
Yeah,
and I'm so spaced out. Like I barely know what's going on.
I understand the feeling. Don't worry.
And I look at the state of my room. It's just a bloody mess.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last night. It's like bomb site all around, you know. And
dear.
So,
and San Diego is saying use the donations for mushroom tea. We've been talking about this for so long, and I'm surprised. Yeah, it's not the kind of mushroom tea you're thinking of.
You know. So, do you know, actually, I'm going to let this one out of the bag. I probably shouldn't do, but I'm wasted, so I don't care. When I was a young kid, I played in Amsterdam once.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're young, you do like debatable things, don't you? And one thing I did do with a friend, I actually tried out some mushrooms. You know, I'm not saying it's a good thing. It's certainly not a great thing. But
it's an interesting thing.
It's an interesting thing. I tried out some magic mushrooms pretty much, well, let's just say a bit too soon before the game of chess. And I was playing some 2680 Grandmaster, and I was off my head. And I crushed him. I played like one of the best ever games of chess I've ever played in my life. I like sacked a rook on f2, sacked a bishop, checkmated him, and not to be recommended though, I have to say, but we do things, don't we, when we're young, don't we, Fiona? I need some backup. Okay, what's going on here then? This guy's quite good. So this is Paul Cooksey, I think.
Paul Cooksey, and you're
He's a really nice guy.
Minute down on the clock.
And I'm probably.
Are you going to play F3? I keep.
No, I'm not sure if I am. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment. I want to try to. I'm obviously
Fiona,
trying to generate.
Can you ask GM Williams to play the Lion defense next game? Thank
Black
you.
Lion. Yeah, we can try that.
We will do that.
Yeah, we certainly can. If we can, definitely. Right, okay, so I'm trying to...
just to point out, this did not mean you should do drugs.
Definitely not, no.
Definitely not. It was anecdote.
I've had, that was just a one, and it was
a one-off.
A one-off.
The one time in your life.
Yeah, exactly. And it was, in Amsterdam, it was a long time ago, but it was just a weird game of chess, you know. So, okay, what the hell's going on in this game? Right.
I always thought up until now my shows were quite family friendly, but today,
then as soon as I come along,
I'm not sure.
I don't even want to look at the chat
yesterday, like this morning, when you were in the other room, and we'd both just woken up, and I think both of us, like this was before our hangover kicked in. This was when we were just still drunk.
Yeah.
And
I can't even see. Is that me? Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What's your follow-up? I don't
know. I just saw a check.
Someone's asking. I have a question for you from the chat. What drugs have you done, Simon?
None. I don't.
None apart from the mushrooms that one day.
It's really not good for your chest, and it's not good for a lot of things. So not to be advocated.
So this morning when we were messaging, and I said, "You come to stay with me one day." And everything just goes to hell.
Everything just goes complete tits up in your world. I've destroyed your nice. I'm playing like an absolute idiot at the moment. I can't actually think. Okay.
Can we check out how Fiona would look with a fringe? Someone could coom. This is a word I learned for you in the Isle of Man. I mistakenly pronounced it as cum once, but it is a coom. Someone could comb it over from the back.
Oh, this is horrible. I'm playing like a patzer. I'm getting very annoyed here.
What you're just blundering on your pieces.
I'm
I
playing like a
collected some
complete and utter
magic
idiot.
mushrooms once, but when I got home, they had disappeared from my bag.
Were you about?
Oh dear.
I
And Anton is saying, I saw a picture online of Team Chatterton smoking a hookah. Like, hookah must be an American word for shisha.
It's shisha, yeah.
Yeah, because
so,
we always just call it shisha here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is another. And did he resign?
He did. He resigned. Yeah, he didn't try to play.
You're so strong, Simon.
Well, thank you. I kind of agree with that. So yes.
And it's
Good.
funny. Shoe Junk is saying, don't do drugs unless you really want to be to GM.
Oh, that was. I should not have told that story.
Did you top me up as well? Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
You've got to go to work.
In an hour.
Have to go to work. I mean, like, this is just like insane that you have to go to work and. Like,
I was actually earlier. It was quite. Oh, you got a new badge. I can't believe I've never beaten an FM. That is ridiculous.
You've never beaten an FM.
Like, how could I?
But you're pretty. Okay. Well, so I got you a badge.
You got me a badge.
Oh, that's good. Good stuff. So yeah.
Oh,
well, thanks for the game, by the way, as well.
And we will now play. Yeah, thank you, Paul. We'll now play cricket. Who is 26. 41.
Okay. Right, so I got.
Have I played him before?
Is he from the UK? Who is he then? Who is this guy? So
the thing is, like,
someone
26, you could.
Do you want me to keep
like
playing?
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon, didn't you support chess.com? No, that never happened.
Didn't I support them?
Simon has always been at chess24.
No, I only work. I'll get fired if you say that. I'll bloody lose my job. That is my job.
And Paul Cooksey in the chat is saying, only FM to lose to Fiona. The shame.
Well, unlucky, son. So,
you know what I'm going to do, Simon?
What are you going to do, Fiona?
I'm going to get some cheese cubes.
Okay, that sounds good. I like
a bit
cheese cubes. I actually found the cheese cubes earlier. I have to say, I had a little munch on the cheese cubes. Okay, so I'm just trying to work out what's going on. I just filmed a DVD on this actual position recently, so I should know this position reasonably well. And E4 is one of the moves I was recommending. But my memory is maybe not as sharp as it should be at the moment.
I didn't find much. I found carrots, but carrots would be a bit disturbing to eat on the stream.
Carrots doesn't sound too interesting.
Carrots with hummus.
Did you know who this guy is, Cricket? Because
I don't know.
He's obviously a good. He's not a title player. But he's obviously a good player. 26.
I've seen him before.
I think I've seen him.
If you hover over his.
Okay.
Over Cricket.
Okay.
No, he doesn't have his name.
He doesn't have a name. He's a secret. He's a secret guy. Okay.
Someone is saying it's mushroom season too.
It is mushroom season. As me and my friend go picking for the ones for.
Do you?
For cooking mushrooms. Apparently.
It has been said.
Apparently, it has been said that they're available till the first frost.
You should have a cheese before I eat them all.
Okay,
like there's literally like 4 little cheese cubes left.
I'm bloody hungry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally trying to see the board, but what's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've given up on I don't think I've known what's going on in any game apart from the one has a brain.
I've actually won every game so far as well,
yeah,
which is pretty.
Yeah.
I know something's gone a bit funky. So,
Simon.
Hello. Hi.
Someone is saying cricket is Titlev.
Who? Who? Sorry.
Fuck knows. Titlev.
I don't know. That's not a very English name, is it? Well, what? Titlev? What kind of name is that? Cricket is Titlev. I don't know. It's like some...
Anyway, I need to read out this question on his before it goes. Ginger GM, who would you consider the most dynamic attacking master from the UK? Would you give that title to yourself, or probably consider other UK masters such as King's Crusher? Keeping only Blitz. Is
this actually King's Crusher? Is this actually King's Crusher? This seems like King's Crusher is here. Hello, King's Crusher. Hi. King's Crusher is a great player, and I love his YouTube channel. So oh God, I can't even. that was a move I missed.
Someone's saying, when I grow up, I want to do shrooms like Simon.
You Don't, honestly, trust me. You don't want to end up like me. Oh no, that's really bad. Right.
It's not a titlet, it's a titled. Title.
Oh, he's a title player. He's probably like Danny Gormley or something. I completely missed that move, which is really bad. I don't want to lose this game.
And Zehlendorfer is saying, "Hi Fiona and Ginger GM, Liverpool 2, Sunderland 0." This was I was saying earlier.
Okay. When was the match? Because we're both. I mean, I don't watch much football, but I mean, you're a massive Liverpool fan.
That woman GM is your wife. Thank you very much for calling me a woman GM. Sadly, I am not. I'm not his wife either.
No.
I will be someone's wife if Simon continues in his effort.
In my quest to find you a husband.
I never got back to that question about whether he should be a chess player or not. But I know I did say I'm going to stay away from the chess players for a while.
Are you? Okay. Yeah. I can't think, Fiona. I really just can't think at the moment. This is really bad. As soon as it gets tactical, I fall apart. Like, who do you think like attacking players in England are? I mean, obviously I've got a reputation. King's Crusher, but out of the title players, do you think there's any other ones who have a real reputation as being crazy attacking players?
I'm thinking, maybe no. I like the game Mark Hebden played against Gawain at the British. What was that? Or some crazy attack.
I can't remember, to be honest. No. So
I can't think of any right now.
I mean, Mark can be a great attacking player. So Mark Hebden, obviously, he can be a brilliant attacking player.
Blazer World, by the way. After we go to the attacking players, wants to know if...
Sorry, I'm just a bit sick of my crap chest.
Do Cheddington have a club night and do you attend any?
No, we live too far apart, don't we? So I'm going to have to resign this game.
I think it's pretty... this would not happen in any other country, in any other league. That you
How do I resign?
No, you can't resign.
I can't. What?
Do you want to resign?
Yeah, my position's shit.
Why not?
I'm trying to give him a rematch.
But just scroll up, because otherwise people can't see the board.
Okay. I'll resign, okay.
Yeah, Gawain Jones.
Gawain Jones, of course, yeah. I mean,
this is a bad one too.
That's really bad, isn't it? You know, like, Gawain Jones is literally a great attacking player. I mean, yeah, God, how can we forget about Gawain Jones? It's ridiculous.
Fiona will marry some guy that owns a vineyard.
Yeah, you'd be very... You'd be very happy and sitting there with your €1 wine. I don't know what that was. So someone said
play... just be free wine.
Free wine.
I mean, if my husband doesn't give me... If he has a vineyard and I have to pay for his wine, that'd be pretty fucked up.
That would be, give me your €1. Give me your €1 for the wine.
But I like how Kitty Kiss Kiss, he didn't spell it Gawain, he spelled it Govian Jones.
Govian Jones, okay. But no, he's a great attacking player, isn't he? He's a brilliant attacking player.
And Chess Explained has apparently said that out of crazy attacking players, Simon is in the top in his opinion.
Yeah, well, on too many mushrooms, aren't there?
Or a Nutella plant. Yeah, this comes from Ollie, who knows me well. And Ollie, thanks again. This is my lovely colleague Ollie. When I was away at the Forencial, I came back to work on Monday night to work on the match.
Yeah.
And Ollie had bought me a massive Nutella pot and put it on my desk.
That's quite nice.
It's lovely.
Oh, good touch. Are you hoping for like some Nutella tonight or something?
Yeah, Nutella and wine sounds like a good combo.
Nice, sounds good. Okay, I don't want to lose this guy again. Fiona, I think you should play a game after
Someone's
this.
saying we're drunk like lemons. I've never heard that expression before.
I don't think it is. Do lemons get drunk? I don't know. I've never met a drunk lemon, have you? I don't know. I don't really get that one. So
what would you say? That we're drunk like what?
Like Simon and Fiona.
Chocolate.
Which I think is literally, if you look in the dictionary, drunk, you'll have a picture of us two with our €1 wine and our red faces going, yeah, Reaper Barn.
What happened there?
Reaper Barn, all the way.
Nix Kun, thank you for following.
Thank you very much. Okay, right. Are you going to play a game after this? I think come on, I want to see you play one game.
Only if you're the brain. And only if you play someone not too strong.
Okay, yeah, I mean, it's a hard day at the office today.
And we're back over 100 years, and I wonder what the people must be thinking.
I'm thinking, well...
They're probably like, what the fuck are we watching?
I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, so, you know, it's
Yeah. Oh, eat that Kindrag. Thanks for reminding me, Anton. Let's do that now, actually. Because Anton, this...
What's going on? Where have you gone? I've no idea. I've no idea where Fiona's just gone to. But actually, okay. So, by the way, someone said play the black line. So I'm actually giving the black line a go here, just as.
What I'm talking about is this. And Anton.
Did you hutch that earlier?
Oh,
Okay.
what happened? What happened?
That's a look. Another follow.
So, Anton lives in the US, and what is, I mean, I was going to say funny, but it's not really funny. Kinder eggs are illegal in the US.
Illegal?
Like, you can have guns, but you can't have Kinder eggs.
What the hell's that all about?
Yeah, I know. I'll bring up a photo in a second, actually. And this is another gift from Ollie. So Ollie, when I came back to work on Monday, he put a massive Nutella pot and a massive Kinder egg.
Okay.
On my desk.
Right.
And Anton got really excited about this because obviously they don't have Kinder eggs in the US.
Kinder's great chocolate, Swiss chocolate.
So what's going to happen? Because he wants to know what's inside there, what the surprise is. So we're going to do this live on stream.
Okay.
We're going to crack the Kinder egg.
Kinder.
But before I do that, I will show you what I mean about the guns and after this game. I'll crack the egg now.
Okay.
Let's crack the egg.
Okay, you crack the egg, and I'm trying to like keep my vision.
What are people saying? Ollie, my colleague Ollie, who's doing a great job of bringing you the World Championship match for Chess 24. He's one of the, like, I always think it's so, like, the IT guys, they don't get enough recognition, like, because they're in the background, but they do so much work. And he is saying, so what happens when I do my social media segments? I screenshot them, I put them on a USB stick, bring them to the studio, upload them to the studio computer, and then show them.
Yeah.
And he is saying, I think he will have trouble handling a USB stick tonight.
I think it's going to be. You know what I'm going to do tonight?
You're going to tune into my segment.
I'm basically going to get some popcorn. I'm going to go and get some popcorn, maybe have one more glass of wine, and I'm just going to watch you drunk doing your job, which I think is going to be hilarious.
And we're getting some background info on this, actually. Gatzinko is saying they are banned in the USA because of bad parenting. Some child choked on a toy after putting one whole egg into his mouth. So basically, Anton, there you go. The cover has come off. This is the Kinder egg.
What is that? It's like a bomb. Where did you get that from? Did you just get it from the supermarket?
I told you Ollie brought it.
Right.
So I wouldn't even know. So now, Anton.
Yeah.
Pay close attention.
Okay, is there a surprise in the middle? Is this what happens?
Jesus.
You're scaring me with that thing. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. What is it?
It's massive. Like, so usually the surprise is a lot smaller than this.
Yeah.
But this is like a special Christmas edition. So here you go. Here is the surprise. Dear. And in a second...
Actually, someone is saying good luck getting that in your mouth. Well...
I have a pretty
I'm not going to say anything about that. I'm just going to leave that comment hanging in the air. You know.
What do you? Who will be the world? Yeah, we've talked about the match, but we talked about our predictions for next two games. Who will win the match? Magnus. I think my prediction is Magnus.
I think Magnus will win, but I think it's really, really sort of anyone's as well. You know, I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily be Magnus who. I might win a game. Bloody hell! Come on. Actually, no, calm down. Calm down. I want to beat this bloody Mr. Cricket.
And once again, someone is saying Fiona should be today besides Peter and Jan, giggling all over the stream. Well, I will not be besides Peter and Jan, but I will be on air very shortly on Chess 24.
Unbelievable.
Do tune into our coverage, and now the egg is going to come open.
What is going on today? Does anyone know what the hell is going on?
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Look at this, Anton. Look at this. It looks like an alien to me.
Here's me trying to play a game of chess.
So what's happening? You get like stuff, and then you get instructions with it, how to build it together.
Ah, bloody hell, there's a check! No! 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 Ah! You and your bloody egg! Take that egg and bloody... Go and hatch an egg! Put it in your bloody hatching bloody thing. Ah! Oh! Bloody egg! Bloody egg! It's a bloody egg, alright? Okay, sorry about that. It's alright, no worries.
Sorry about that.
I'm not angry, I'm not doing a Magnus, I'm not pulling a Magnus. You know, so like, yeah. Ah, that was so bad. Okay.
And someone is getting a bit inappropriate in the chat,
Oh, really?
and we can't go there.
What
I
did they
did not smash Simon.
Smash Simon?
I guess he means.
Oh, right. Well,
This is like our question
Well.
about the screwers and the bangers, but
yeah.
no, that did not happen
No,
because
definitely not.
I was busy passing out and stuff.
Oh, we got another. Okay,
Another
someone
follower.
else has followed.
What's happening, Anton?
Yeah.
Watch this. Instructions. I'm going to build this together now. Oh, and it's a Christmas. Oh, okay. Bear with me.
What the hell is going on? What? I'm trying to play chess here. I thought this was a chess
Bear
thing.
with me.
And you're what are you making? Should we just
Bear
show?
with
Should we
me.
just show what? Should we show you what?
I have now put this
Okay.
together.
Oh, you can't really see that. Oh, you can see that.
So,
This is what you're making. Is it like a cookie kind
I
of?
think it's like.
Okay. That looks pretty like useless and
Yeah.
pointless.
So
to be honest.
basically,
Completely pointless.
don't be so mean.
Sorry.
So here you see the instructions.
Okay.
So in my egg, I got a thingy to make cookies and then put an alien print on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Oh, did I not resign? Oh, sorry. That was actually quite rude. That's actually quite rude. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
So yeah, there you go.
Be bad like
that's
that.
quite nice.
Yeah.
Enough of the egg. I know Simon's blaming.
It's all your fault.
All on me.
It's all your fault. My crap players are all to do with your egg.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay.
But that was quite exciting. Fiona, it's a breathalyzer.
Yeah, right. Before you go to work, you have to blow in here.
And okay, let me show you this though. Like this
Isn't there some German law that's saying no employees are allowed to be work when they actually in the office?
Let me Google this.
What, Google that you're going to get arrested tonight because the German law says you can't have drunk people in the workplace? Maybe. Okay, I won't go there. No, I totally approve.
Kinder egg gun. Like there's a
Kinder egg gun.
Yeah, there's like an advertisement.
Okay. So why was it banned? Why is Kinder egg banned in
they
what
said so earlier because a
Yeah.
child apparently choked on it.
Oh really? Right.
Let me get this up.
America's kind of weird like that. Isn't it?
America's a bit fucked up like that.
Yeah.
And this was like a series of advertisements. I hope you can see it. Yes, you can.
Okay.
And it's quite funny. It says one child is
Right,
holding
yeah.
something that's been banned in America
It's
to protect
mental,
them.
isn't it? Yeah.
And they did a
Crazy.
series of these
Right,
of these advertisements with two children and one holding
Mad.
something.
Mad.
And it's really mad.
Madness.
On
It's a
that
mad
note,
world,
would you
yeah.
like some?
I would do, yeah. I'll definitely have some chocolate.
And it's like
Yeah.
it's not just a surprise, which is really good. The chocolate is excellent, and
It is
thanks
really good
again,
chocolate.
Ollie,
Yeah, thanks. Ollie.
for that.
Yeah.
Much
Mm.
appreciated.
Mm.
It's all over you
I'm
already.
just dripping Kindergarten egg from my.
Right, so we have lost 2 games,
I've lost
but
my
we will keep going.
Just do it. Do you want to play?
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
kind of bang or
yeah,
something?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll play. I think I've only had 2 glasses of wine too. An alien cookie for Christmas.
By the way, who is Chess Cricket? He
Yeah.
said he's an IM from England. Who is he? Who are you?
Who are you?
Thanks for the spanking, Chess Cricket. I really enjoy getting spanked by you on this lovely day. But who are you? Because obviously,
Let me
if you're an
catch up
IM,
on the
we
chat.
know
We
you.
missed something.
I have to say, Chess Cricket, you play pretty well
Mm.
in those games. Right, you know.
Someone's asking, any of you going to play in Reykjavik Open? Actually, we will both be there. I will
Definitely.
be doing commentary.
Yeah.
Possibly with Simon, possibly not. But if not, then Simon will hopefully be playing. So
You're definitely commentating, aren't
I'm
you?
definitely commentating.
Yeah.
And
Reykjavik's like I love Iceland. It's like an amazing place. So Reykjavik's probably one of my it's my favourite tournament of the year, and I haven't played there for a couple of years. And I just love Icelandic people. And I think they're like some of the nicest people in the world. And Reykjavik's just a balmy place, absolutely balmy. Like Rika Barn.
oh, it's a nice.
You know.
Katzenko is saying there's too much actioning in the chat. I can't.
There is, yeah. So.
When I was a kid, we used to collect those little toys from Kinder Eggs, mostly figures of animals, and exchange them. I lost it again. In kindergarten, until you had a full collection, and then you were the boss. Yeah, it was quite a big thing.
Yeah.
Like I knew people who
I used to
collected
get them,
them,
actually. I used to get them. My mum used to.
and like
Funny.
the rare ones, you could sell them for a lot of money. Like I knew someone who was collecting them.
Kindergarten dealer. Yeah. Good stuff. So.
What else did we miss? Let me just.
Okay, right. So, I think I'd like to play one game, by the way, where we just play stupid openings. I haven't played a stupid opening
Just
yet, really.
cricket. I mean,
Yeah.
I am too lazy to get the
Oh, that's what I
title.
said. That's what I was just saying. I was saying he's an IM, but I don't know who he is. So, I have no idea. And
I wonder if Edward. We missed so much on the chat.
I know. We've been eating too many eggs and trying to play a little bit of this stupid game. I'll tell you what. I'll try to get another game. By the way,
But just cricket saying great show, guys. Thank you, much appreciated.
Okay. By the way, Blazer wants to play, so let's give Blazer a game.
Hannah, I'll play. You'll be the brain.
Okay. Sounds about right.
Let me just check. I'm almost done.
Okay.
Just a Drunken Knights teammate. He's a Drunken Randall or Pete maybe. Or
He's a Drunken Knights teammate. Well, I am.
Pete or Tom
Drunken
maybe.
Knights. Oh, maybe maybe Thomas Rendell. He likes cricket. No, it might be. Is that guy? Oh God, I forgot his name. Roberson, is he an IM? Roberson, is he an IM?
That's what I said.
Oh, you did. Oh, Peter
Pete,
Roberson.
yeah.
Okay.
And someone from Luxembourg has joined us saying, "I didn't know that Luxembourg was good at chess in Luxembourg." So welcome.
Okay.
Welcome to this.
Am I being the brain? Okay, let's go for. I'm going to really mess you about here.
Okay.
Knight. I'm going to really. Okay, let's see how good your chess is. Knight.
Chess players can't play when they are drunk. That is not true.
No, they can, but there's a Knight. There's a very funny story actually of a Russian grandmaster who played. He played basically. I have to show the moves. Knight. I'm just going to keep saying knight. Just see how many times you can move the knight, just for a laugh. Can you move the knight 10 times? Yeah.
We can see.
Actually, you know what I want you to do? I want you to put that knight back on that square and that knight back on that square. Okay, that's your challenge. Knight. I'm not sure how you're going to get it there.
It's really tough.
It's really tough, but you can do it. If anyone can do it, you can do it. Maybe. I don't see. I have no idea.
I literally don't know how to do it.
I have no idea how you're going to do this. So, okay, knight. This is like ridiculous.
By the way, because people can't see the mouse, so this is now me playing. And Simon being the brain.
It is, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't play this. My knights would have checkmated him by now if I was playing. It'd be game over.
Fiona, hug Simon, please.
Hello. There we go. Knight.
Careful not.
I got a bit excited there. Knight. You're nearly there. Actually, you're not there at all. How are you going to get your knight? I want you. The knight's got to go back.
I can't play a knight. Okay, no.
Yeah, you have to. Oh no, that one's going back. Look, you're going to get it there. Get it in there.
At least one.
Yeah.
Like the other one's
No. We're going to go for 2. Knight. Yes, come on. We're a couple of steps away now. Yeah, come on. We can get it there. Knight. Oh no, he might take it. Oh no, he might take our knight. Don't do it. If you take it, that'd be just cruel.
I'm really close now.
No, I know. He's going to take it.
2 moves away. Don't
do it, Blazer. Don't do it. Don't take the knight.
Wrestle, don't take the knight.
Yeah. Oh, knight. Yes, come on. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yeah, cool. Oh, God. Okay.
Kindergarten dealer, lol.
This opening, what are we going to call it? I think we're going to call it the Reaper Bar opening.
Okay, I need to do this night.
Yeah. There we go. We've achieved our night.
No.
Yeah, not that one. Bloody hell.
I thought it would be nice if I went knight G8 and he made it.
It would be quite.
It would be quite nice.
It would be.
It's an entire
artistic.
game.
Yeah.
I should have played just for the fun of it.
You can still do it if you want to. Yeah.
No, but I mean now the knight is out.
Knight.
So yeah. I should have played like
this. Is a really
that would have been brilliant.
This is a really educational show, by the way. As people are saying, people are learning a lot from our chess today. This is Grandmaster chess at its best. We can okay. Shall I say knight and give you the option? No, I can't. We can't lose.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Oh, we. Oh, Jesus. Oh, what the hell was that? What is that? What is that?
I couldn't resist
what is that?
It was worth every one of these 49 rating points. Look
really?
at that
49 rating points? No.
Look at that position. Look at that position. Just brilliant.
But the only thing I want to know is, it would be brilliant if the knight on B8 started on G8, because I lost track of them.
Yeah, I think so.
But I don't know.
Let's go
Okay,
through the game.
because if the knights are swap places, it'd be brilliant. But otherwise, I don't think it's brilliant. You know, so I'm not sure.
Let me see. Okay, let's put
Let's
this
have a
view
look.
on.
Okay, so let's have a look.
Let's
So
go through the game.
yeah, because we can
And
run it.
Blazer, we didn't mean any offense.
No, sorry.
Just,
No, sorry about that. It wasn't like we're just you know, whatever the hell we're doing.
rating clearance.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah, that's it. Half price rating is Black Friday. Exactly. Give the rating away. Come and take our rating.
And Blazer,
Yeah.
we will give you a rematch, hand and brain, like a proper one.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry about that.
We just
like,
need to make sure that.
okay, which knight? If that knight, I don't think it. Okay, so the knight on e6 has to go to. Nah.
Shit.
Oh, we failed.
All of this
We
for
failed in our
nothing.
quest. We have to try again. Right, we'll try again now. Should we try again?
Okay, maybe you're the.
Okay.
But let's give him a rematch.
But all you have to say is knight all the time, by the way.
Okay, no, let's not give him a rematch with
Okay, let's play this guy. Let's play this guy.
Let's play Sinjor. We've played Quantum before.
So all you have to say is knight. Knight. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even need to say it.
Okay, I need to swap the knights over.
You need to swap the knights.
Okay, let's try to swap the knights over. Let's do it. This is our challenge, and he's from. Where is he from? Is that Belgium? Belgium. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so let's do it.
Someone's saying Ginger Jam is a Chess24 pundit in the making.
No, chess.com all the way. I don't trust this crappy site. It's cheap plastic site, this one. Only joking. Quite off. No. Right, okay, right.
And Blazer, as I said, you will get a... I need to keep an eye on the clock because I'm working in an hour.
Yes, okay. I'll move.
Knight. I mean, I said I wouldn't go in to say. You just go knight until you succeed.
Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to move the knights. Yeah? Okay. Cool.
Unless there's a mate bet, otherwise.
Okay, I'm going to try not to get mated as well. If you exchange one of my knights off, then I'm just going to have to play more normal, really. Unfortunately. See, it's getting there. You see, there's a little bit of logic in the chaos. If he goes d5, I'm really screwed, though.
And if he's watching the show and he takes your knight.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, but if I go knight here, I have to try it.
Don't take.
How am I going to get that knight over there? He's going to go d4.
I mean, as I said it. Oh, good. Oh, don't take. Oh, if it's I mean, you can't stop him anyway. I mean, you succeeded with one knight at least.
That's not bad.
I succeeded.
That's not bad.
Like I got 0 out of 2. You got 1 out of 2.
Yeah, we can do that. We can take that. And the only I have to make look at this is a weird position. You know, he's taken a bloody knight. Bastard.
And someone is saying this is a Romanian flag. No, it isn't.
Belgium.
Maybe your colors are a bit... Like, if you hover over his name, maybe they will see more clearly. Just hover over the name for a second.
This one?
Yeah. There you see Belgium.
Okay.
We know our flags.
We do indeed. Okay, so... well, we have to play a normal game now, won't we? So, definitely.
I need to start...
Getting ready for work. Sorry.
Okay, now I need to actually suggest some pieces now.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, so we're just playing all game. King. Okay, let's do that.
I've got no idea what's going on. Knight.
No, not back to this game again.
I wanted to go to a3 and play c4.
Yeah, that makes
Knight. Simon, I have been watching your DVDs. They must be working. That's why he beat us.
Yeah, you've got to play DVDs. It's the DVDs. So good stuff.
Have you ever made a DVD about how to play against this knight?
Yeah, that's my next one. It's going to be a bestseller, you know. How to maneuver your knight. Well, I'm very happy.
I don't know what's going on. Knight?
Why not? I'm very happy you brought my DVD, so thank you for that. And I have to say, if you want to become as strong as me...
Is Fiona letting another player win rating on her account?
No,
I am, but to make up for it, I gave away Mate in 1 for the beauty.
It was.
Of
It was a beauty.
It was a beauty.
Very nice. Very nice finish, definitely. So when do you have to go to work? You've got to leave
soon.
I like that. Soon.
Queen. And we need to hit the Christmas market as well. So guys,
God. We'll probably have to call it a day soon, won't we? You know, so.
He said he messaged us. He said you said night, so I pre-moved.
Oh shit.
What happened there?
Oh okay. Well.
But I think he's watching with a delay.
Can you do a take back here?
No, but.
Yeah, we can't. Okay, there's another crap thing you can't do in Chess24. You can't do take backs.
I mean, you can't do fucking take backs in real life.
Yeah, but
You don't do take back. That is cheating.
unless you're. Did you see this very controversial thing yesterday, where Magnus touched the pawn and then moved the knight?
Yeah, but I think he's probably said Jadu. Because he just briefly touched it and immediately played the rook. And like there was only one pawn move which wasn't like plausible. So I don't think.
We're losing our piece back.
Knight.
Oh, we're losing.
I don't think we did I say a piece and you played another one now?
I don't think so. He's won a piece anyway, so he should stop complaining.
Fiona is cheating. Come on, stop. Behave, you guys.
Oh dear.
Are you going to be here for the World Championship match?
What? Me streaming? I'll probably get sued. I'll get you sued, won't I? Actually,
Suited up.
No, sued because
Sued.
you can't broadcast the game. Well, actually, Chess24 do, but there's a danger.
No, I mean I can't. No one can officially. Queen.
No. That's a bit boring, that makes.
Simon, if I need to become as strong as you, I need Fiona as my captain. Oh,
Definitely.
That's very sweet of you,
Definitely.
Rachel.
Well, I have to say Fiona is the best captain, and
Knight.
Fiona definitely. Well, you made the Serbia triple possible, didn't you? So which is great, you know. Work.
Anton is saying he just sneezed really loudly. Did you guys hear it?
Yeah, we heard you all the way from America.
Yeah. Queen.
Queen, okay.
Patso sees a pawn, Patso takes a pawn.
Do you reckon we should make this the last game then? Because you do have to get to work.
And I think we should play Blazer Row.
Somehow you've got like kindergarten in your hair.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you joking?
You had a little bit. I don't know how you managed that. But,
in my glorious hair.
Yeah, well, there's a little bit there. Kindergarten.
Can you take it in?
I'm going to do. Okay, true. This is a bit weird. Might just be dandruff. Oh, it's just dandruff.
No, it's falling down. Okay. Here it is.
No, it's a bit. What is wrong with you, woman? Okay, there we go. Look.
How does it get in my hair?
I don't know if that's...
How do I fucking do that?
What is it? Oh, I don't... that wasn't bloody kindergarten. You have things living in your hair. Oh. I'm sure that was
Let's play. We're down to 1 minute.
Yeah, let's win this.
Bishop.
Bloody hell, I'm a bit shaky now.
Queen.
Okay. Should we?
What the hell?
Yeah, we should try to win this game.
It's purely a threat by Aegon, which has already. Yeah, Aegon. Can I say that? Like no.
Let's make a move first, shall we?
Queen. No, we're queen. I said queen.
Okay. Yeah.
Dear.
Yeah, do you want? You can talk about Aegon, but
yeah, no, I can't. I don't think.
Oh,
I'm not
be careful.
Drunk, yeah.
Yeah, be careful.
But I don't. Let's go back. Rook. Let's just say,
No, don't say anything. Just in case. Just in case. You don't want to get yourself in trouble.
You know, it's like in the movies when they're like everything you will say.